Hello, dear students. Very good morning to you all. Hope all of you are keeping fine and doing so well in your life and in your studies. Yes, this class is mainly meant for the students of class 10, C, and D. Here we will be learning about our English literature, Merchant of Venice, Act 3, Scene 1, Scene 2, test number 25 to 70. This class was already taken. This class was already taken, and it is a kind of revision that we are going to make. All right. So, in our previous class, you must have already noticed the dialogue between Portia and Bassanio. Portia did not want to lose Bassanio in her life, so she was going on speaking with our Bassanio. Then after that, Portia told, I was speaking so much to prolong the time, to stop you from making the right selection of the casket. Then Bassanio told, anyway, I am leaving upon rank, so let me make the selection. Rack means it was an instrument used to punish the criminals, especially those who betrayed their own country. So, in this context, our Portia thought Bassanio has done something wrong against his country. So, she asked, what treason is mingled with your love? Then Bassanio told, I have just a doubt. The doubt is that whether I will be able to live with my love, that is with Portia. That was the doubt. That was the treason. He has not literally done any treason against his country. Then Bassanio told, I can confess, but you have to promise me life. Portia promises to save the life of Bassanio, and finally, Bassanio confessed. The sum of very confession, what he wants to say, he wants to live and love Portia in his life. Then when Portia promised life to Bassanio, he became so excited and he told, oh happy torments, sweet pain, where my own torturer, one who punishes, he himself or she herself is helping me to come out of my suffering, come out of my problem. Then speaking about, then Portia, finally our Bassanio became so ready to make his choice of the casket. Portia asked everyone to move away from there and remove the curtain, and Bassanio saw all the caskets. At that same time, our Portia asked others to play the music, and in the background of our music, Bassanio is going to make his selection of the casket. Why this music is provided? This music is provided to provide a hint or a clue to our Bassanio to make the correct casket. And Portia says, if Bassanio lose the casket, he will have a swan-like end. What is the swan-like end? The swan-like end means the swans used to sing once in their life, that is just before their death, and it used to die or drown in the stream or in the river. So moving from there, what we can say is Bassanio is about to make his selection of the casket, and this selection will make him or give him life or give him life or death. So that was the situation before our Bassanio. Then moving ahead of our class, you also have to believe or remember that Elizabethan times they used to take various types of oaths and beliefs and traditions they had. And Portia says, if Bassanio fails, he will have a swan-like end. That means Portia's eyes will become the stream. That means her eyes will be filled with tears like the water in a stream, and in this stream Bassanio will drown. And if he wins, the lottery, definitely the best form of music will be played. And the best form of music in the time during the time of Shakespeare or during the time of our Elizabethan time, two best forms of music were the first one at the time of the coronation of a monarch or a king, and the second one, the music that was played at the time of the marriage of a bridegroom of a person. These were the two things, and she will have a wonderful celebration. And this is what we are going to learn. And look at test number 50. And what is music then? Then music is even as the flourish, when true subjects bow to a new crowned monarch, such it is as are those dulcet sounds in break of day that creep into the dreaming bridegroom's ear and summon him to marriage. So that type of music will be played. That is which are the two types of music? Music number one, that is played during the coronation time of a monarch or a king, and second time the music played at the occasion of the wedding or the marriage of a person. Then now, with so much courage, braveness, handsomeness, our Bassanio is going to make his selection. And Portia makes a comparison of Bassanio with Hercules, Alcides, the strongest man on the earth. Then young Alcides, when he did redeem, see, Hercules or Alcides, you have to remember a little bit background more. Alcides, he saved a virgin from being sacrificed before a monster. This virgin was the daughter of a Trojan king, and she was about to be sacrificed. And Hercules or Alcides, he went and saved the life of this virgin, not for love, but for thinking about the best branded horse. That was the reward. For getting that best branded horse, he went for rescuing our Alcides. Clear? And here Portia feels that she is like a sacrificial victim. She is about to sacrifice her life, and Bassanio is coming to save her life. Now, this is the issue of, and all other attendants, helpers of Portia and Bassanio, they were just waiting to see the sacrifice of that virgin with grim visages or with weeping eyes. And here our Hercules, who is our Hercules right now? Bassanio. Bassanio is going to save the life of our Portia. Let us see what happens. And though Bassanio went for the selection, who was feeling so much tension? Yes, our Portia was feeling so much tension because if he failed in his selection, that will be almost like the death of our Portia. So that is the reason why she says, I view the fight, I view the fight, than thou that makest the fray, fairy. The fray means fight. Those who participate in this one, it is almost like a cricket match where players are doing their best, but so much tension is in the mind of a coach. So Portia was feeling so much tension as Bassanio went for the selection of his caskets. Why she felt so much tension? Because she knew very well that if Bassanio loses, then definitely what is going to happen? Definitely Portia will lose him, because Bassanio has to go according to the terms and conditions. According to the terms and conditions, he has to go. So that is the thing. Thus, now music is played, and and while Bassanio comments on the caskets to himself. So the song, the last part of this class, the song is there. Now he goes and says the content of the song is that, tell me where is fancy bread. Tell me. The background music is played. Don't think that Bassanio is singing this one. Tell me where the fancy is bred. Fancy means where is the passing affection developed as opposed to real, true, or love. Where is this passion, love, affection? It is born. Is it or in the heart or in the head? Where it is? Is it the true love that is born in the heart or in the head? How begot, how nourished, how this love is begotten, originated, came to our life, came to our heart, and how it is developed, nourished, progressed, developed. Replay. Someone please tell me where this love is originated. Is it in the mind or in the head? How it is developed? Please somebody tell me. It is engendered in the eyes. He says it is engendered in the eyes with gazing ferd. It is engendered. It is engendered, meaning conceived. It is originated in the eyes, and it is nourished by gazing fed. Gazing fed means to eat. Gazing, by looking slowly and slowly. This develops by continuous look. And fancy dies, in the cradle where it lies. And fancy, the imagination, it dies in the cradle where it lies. What is this cradle? Cradle is a palna in Hindi, we say, where little babies are made to sleep. Yes, that is the place. So, with gazing fed and fancy dies in the cradle where it lies. Let us all ring fancy's knell. Knell means funeral bell. Let us all sing fancy's knell. That is, I will begin it. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell. The song seems to give a clue to Bassanio to the correct choice of the caskets. The song apparently has a warning against judging by the eyes alone, that is, judging by outward appearances. So, never judge a thing with our mere eyes alone, but something else is also required. Thus, you have to understand this one, telling us where is the passing affection, fancy. Passing affection means fancy, love that is developed as opposed to real, true love. Imagination, where it is originated. It is in the heart or in the head. How it is nourished, developed, grown. How it is grown. Then he says that it is originated, engendered, conceived in the eyes, and slowly it grows, by seeing the things, gazing. In the cradle that it dies in the eyes where it was born, and it dies in the eyes where this was born inside. Thus, the bringing place, the originating place and dying place of love, fancy is in the eyes itself. So, in that case, let us all sing the funeral bell. That is, knell means the bell that is used to ring at the time of the funeral of a person. Thus, the song begins, I will begin it. Ding dong bell. So, that is the content of this class. Yes, dear students, thus it is almost time to wind up the class. But before that, let me tell your syllabus for your examination. A Merchant of Venice, that is Act 3, Scene 1 and Scene 2 up to test number 70 until this Ding Dong Bell, that song. Hope you have understood this class. Tomorrow in our next class, I will be sending you the PDF. PDF means the notes related to these two things. Hope you have understood the class. If you find any difficulty in understanding the class, please feel free to contact me. All right. So until then, take care. Hope you have liked this eco-friendly class. You can just have a view of our school there. See, all those things are there. Can you see? Yes, see, you'll have a close-up view of, see, this side, the basketball, the football ground, that apartment, the school, all those things are there. This is the situation of our school. Okay, dear students, take care, and we see you again in our next class. Goodbye, take care.